Hey, this is Jon Casey here with a quick review of the new Cintiq Companion that just came out. I just got home from my first event using it to draw live, and it was a huge success. So I'm really excited about this, and wanted to share with you guys that might be interested in purchasing one, and some of you that may have purchased one, some quirks about setting it up. For comparison's sake, here is a Wacom Cintiq 13 HD, which I bought just a couple months ago, and will probably be selling if the Companion continues to work as well as it has. If you put them side by side, they are exactly the same size in height and width. The difference is in thickness and weight. The Cintiq 13 HD is really light. Of course, requires a lot of cables to hook up, whereas the Companion runs on its own battery. It's quite heavy, but the build quality of it is really nice. From front to back, it's really well designed. This Velcro is my application for hooking it up for when I use it live. But the one thing that I really like about this that the Cintiqs in the past have lacked, that I've used anyway, I've only had a couple older ones besides the 13 HD, is that it comes with a lot of customizable like brush strips, which you didn't have the option of on the 13 HD, so you can change your brush size there since that's no longer a part of the physical controls. It's really customizable as far as the menus. You see, you can save your drawing, you can do all sorts of settings, and you can set those up to be anything you like. Of course, you can set the pen. This new pen's really nicely constructed. You can set the buttons up to do whatever tools that you want them to be. The amount of options you have within the menu is really good. I think you could set it up for any sort of workflow that you like. One particular thing that's really strange about the setup is that you have to have the Windows key. Court Jones told me this, or I never would have found it, but on the AC adapter you find the Windows key number, registration number. One thing that I think is going to make this really great for digital caricaturists especially is its ease of connectivity and setup. You have your HDMI out here and two USB ports, so you can set it up to a printer and a TV screen really easily. Setting this up to an extra screen requires one step that might seem a little difficult at first. If you go to devices and second screen, it's really simple to pick whether you want to duplicate, extend, or go to a second screen only. The only difficult part about this is the screen orientation. So if you do a simple search with the search key for orientation, type that in, you go here to change screen orientation, and you can make it, your options are portrait, landscape flipped, or portrait flipped. So you can set it up to work in any direction that you want, which is really useful. A final note for those of you who, like myself, are not Windows enthusiasts and prefer to use Mac products, I just installed Dropbox on here, and it will automatically sync all the drawings that I do live straight to my Dropbox, so that I can just use my Mac for posting them and emailing or anything else that I need to do. For me, this device is going to be solely for drawing, working on art, which will save the space on it that would be used in running other apps, email programs, storing music files, and things such as that. So I think if you want to use this for a portable art device, as long as you're working indoors and are away from direct sunlight, it's a really excellent product. Again, I'm really impressed with the build. It's got a solid Apple type feel to it, much different from the Samsung tablet that I had before this, which did not at all feel as solid of a product. So that's it for my quick demo presentation here of the Cintiq Companion, and I'll run a quick time lapse of some art that I did tonight on it just so you can see it in action. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Finally, I have a class on Introduction to Caricature on Skillshare.com, and I'd really appreciate it if you go and just take a look at the class or share it with your friends. It's very inexpensive, and I put everything that I've learned in the past 16 years of doing caricature live into it.